Hi, everyone. My name is Anya, and welcome to our first podcast. I am the founder and president of Sisters Code, which is a girls in tech consortium for every girl who wants to explore, engage, and excel in STEM fields. We want to foster confidence, creativity, and leadership in young women so we can create a more inclusive future in technology.
Hi, my name is Mapreet, and I'm the Vice President of Sisters Code. This podcast is for girls in STEM where we can have real conversations about what opportunities there are and where we can empower young girls who have big dreams.
We can start by introducing ourselves a little more. I just finished my sophomore year of high school and I'm going to be a junior. I've been interested in STEM since elementary school, but outside of that, I also like art, swimming, and music.
I've also finished my sophomore year of high school, and I've had a great passion for STEM for as long as I can remember. Other than STEM, I like to read and participate in our school's archery club.
That's really cool. How did you first get into STEM, Mapreet?
I first got interested in STEM when I coded my first Scratch program in elementary school. I just thought it was so cool that these different colored blocks could make a fun game. After that, I just kept exploring through free and interactive websites like Scratch and Code.org.
I also first got interested in technology through Scratch. I think it's a great platform for kids who are just starting out coding. I remember making animations, my own Pac-Man game, and simulations. Then I started exploring Python and JavaScript.
That's really nice. How do you feel about being a girl in a male-dominated industry?
I think sometimes I can feel overlooked, and sometimes I can feel like I have to work a little harder to be noticed. A couple years ago, I joined a coding program, but I was the only girl out of everyone there. I felt invisible at times and out of place, but I think it's important to feel capable and not doubt your skills. Even if you don't feel connected to anyone in the room, you can still feel connected to the work that you're doing. Another time I tried out for a team that I knew I had the skills for, but they ended up choosing all of the male programmers instead. That was frustrating and it was easy to question whether I belonged in these spaces, but instead it pushed me forward. This is why I think it's important for female representation in STEM. For example, technologies and devices are almost entirely tested on males and using male data. So it's getting extremely important to increase women's representation in these spaces so that technology can reflect everyone.
I would say that I've also felt a little isolated at times, being one of the few girls in STEM classes or robotics teams. And I remember a STEM related summer camp that I attended when I was in elementary school, where I was the only girl there. It was a little hard at first to make friends and to feel a little respected, but as time went on, my passion for the different things that they taught came through, and I was usually one of the first people to understand a topic or solve a problem that they gave to us. This goes to show that you should never back away from your dreams or your curiosity to learn more, and you should always have trust in your abilities to learn and grow. Also, know that there are many organizations out there that give opportunities to girls and create communities of girls around the world. A couple of these organizations are Code with Clossie and Girls Who Code, both of which both of which are free camps that help girls learn more about coding.
Yeah, those are really great resources. How have you continued pursuing your interests in STEM in high school?
I've pursued my interests in computer science by taking courses that my school offers and by doing summer programs like Code with Clossie to help broaden my knowledge and exposure to the different fields that computer science is useful for. I've also joined clubs at school, like robotics, that help me build a community. In my freshman year, I joined one of our school's FTC teams, Ablaze, which was a girl dominant team. Being on a team made up of mostly girls made me feel a part of a community where I could be comfortable with making mistakes and learning from them. Last year, I also took on the leadership role of becoming a veteran member of one of the teams, helping to teach the incoming freshmen the skills that they needed, while also making sure that they felt like they were a part of a community too.
I've also stayed involved in several different ways. I've joined different STEM related clubs at my school that involve coding and other STEM fields like math and science. Some of them involve tutoring my peers or younger students, which I enjoy to help others understand the things I struggle to find answers to. I've also worked on some of my own projects and participated in things like science fairs, where I can build my own projects and explore the intersections of different STEM fields. I've also been taking computer science courses throughout high school and other STEM courses like AP Physics and AP Biology, which has helped me explore other parts of STEM.
That's really cool. To wrap it up, what advice do you have for young girls with passions for STEM?
I think the biggest thing I would say is to not let your environment convince you that you don't belong. Your environment is not a reflection of your capability. If you feel passionate, you can make your own space and create an impact. Even if you don't know where to start, don't feel discouraged. I was able to teach myself several things just by being curious, even when I struggled to find good resources that could guide me. Curiosity is very valuable to develop so you can explore different areas and find opportunities for yourself. I would also say that it's important to find people you can connect with, like a friend, a club, or a community. It was hard for me to find that growing up, but having even one person can make a huge difference. That's why Sisters Code exists, so we can build a community for every girl that needs it. What advice would you give, Bapreet?
I would say that the most important thing is to never feel that you aren't enough or that you can't do something. Never let something or someone stop you from pursuing your dreams or from finding an answer to your questions. It's also very important to ask questions and never shy away from asking them because you feel that they aren't good enough to ask. Your curiosity and passion will take you a long way. And if you pursue your dreams with honesty and curiosity and a desire to learn more, nothing can stop you from achieving your goals now or in the future.
That's true. Thank you for listening to our first episode. We're excited to continue talking about our experiences and building a STEM community.
We hope that you found this conversation helpful. See you next time.